Today's YouTube video is a Q&A, questions and answers. So I've asked people if they have any questions for me, and I ended up getting 15 questions. So I've got 15 answers for you. This one's from Anonymous. What websites do you use for your recipes? I don't particularly use websites for my recipes. I was kind of brought up in the kitchen, so I go in there and I improvise everything. I'm like, yeah, that works with that works with that. And I just make a whole food recipe as I go. My staple foods would be eggs, wholemeal bread, spinach, quinoa, oats, fruit, vegetables, green tea, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I make smoothies out of that. I make obviously lunches, breakfasts and dinners out of that. A recipe from a website, I will use some things on Pinterest, some things from Instagram, and also a website called Whole Food Simply, which just has some really nice like recipes for raw cakes and all that. So if you do certain workouts every day on schedule and eat clean, how long would it take to see a difference in your body? Well, this depends on your build, your age, if you're like averagely fit or not. If you're not fit and like you do have excessive body fat, it will take quite longer to see results, only because you're not used to that kind of stuff and your body's trying to get into that habit. On a schedule each day, you need to focus on different parts of your body, like different focus areas such as arms, legs, abs, obliques, thighs, whatever. You gotta have a target area for each day. And if you're eating clean, that's absolutely great, but make sure you're actually eating the right things from what you're training from. So if you're wanting to gain muscle, you need to eat the right things for that, like protein, monounsaturated fats, natural sugars, and they're, medium portions and at least 6 times a day. But if you wanted to reduce body fat, it would be stuff like lean meats, smaller portions, non-starchy carbs, and 3 to 4 times a day. How you train, your build, your age, all that stuff. But mostly it's about 12 weeks to see a massive difference in your body, and that's when other people start noticing as well. So yeah, 12 weeks, but people see it at different times. So what made you make healthy lifestyle choices? I've been interested in nutrition. I haven't always followed nutrition, but I've always been interested in it because my mum used to teach me about quite a lot of stuff from that. So I've been kind of just brought up with that knowledge, and I started becoming really interested, so I started like eating the right stuff, and that's what made me really healthy and happy. And then when I engaged in exercise, kind of just all built together and made a healthy lifestyle. And when I engage in those kind of things, it makes me really happy. So, just got consistency is key for that kind of stuff. I make healthy lifestyle choices because it makes me happy. What are your backup plans for your future career? Okay, well, my first one, if no one knows, is personal trainer, fitness instructor. But my second backup plan would be an exercise scientist, so go to university, get my bachelor degree, and yeah, just study the science behind exercise. I think that's really cool. And my other backup plan is a PE teacher, like a high school or something. Yeah. So it all involves health and physical activity, because I can't see myself doing anything else. Are you interested in fitness? This one's from Tom Overall. Made me interested in fitness. Okay. Well, at the end of 2013, I went to a boot camp, and at first I hated it. Absolutely. I was like, how do people like exercise? I don't understand. But I was like, I just got to keep going, just got to keep pushing past it. Maybe I'll start to enjoy it. And I did. Like, after a couple of months, I went 3 times a week. That's when it was on. And yeah, I enjoyed it more and more each time. And then I stopped going because it got really inconvenient. Like, I had to get my friend to take me all the time. So then I joined a gym, and I started on the cardio machines. Believe it or not, I tell people not to do that. But yeah, and then I got a personal trainer, and she opened me up to a lot of different forms of training, so that's what I carried on. And yeah, interested in I've been through quite a lot through the fitness side of things, but I'm happy with what I am now. I'm happy with how I train and how I eat, and that's why I'm interested in it, because it's my passion. And it's like other people, after school or work, they'll come home and they'll do that thing that they want to do. It's their downtime. My downtime is fitness. My passion, that's why I'm interested in it. A question from Tom is, when are you going to start running boot camps for the public and not just friends? Boot camps are completely open to the public, absolutely. It's just not very advertised to the public yet. But if any of my friends have anyone outside of school that want to come to my boot camps, they absolutely can. The only reason it's not completely advertised to strangers yet is because I'm not fully qualified, and like, just in case they injure themselves, or like, I'll know what to do. I'll know how to help them stretch and warm up and cool down and all that, and how to modify workouts, but they can sue me because I'm not qualified, so I don't want that to happen. So anyone from the public can come, but I'm just trying to avoid that issue until I'm qualified. But yeah, anyone from school, outside of school, family, friends of others, welcome to come, absolutely. This question's from Selena. It is, how do you commit to exercise? This is an interesting question because it's not easy to commit to exercise at all, like especially when you're beginning. When I first started to exercise, I found it really hard to commit. But the biggest thing is just not thinking about it and just doing it. I know it's so stereotypical to say that, but it's the only way you can. Like, consistency is key. You just got to keep doing it to get to where you want it to be. Because, oh Jesus, as a lot of people weigh themselves as for motivation. I don't like that at all, because if you're training, your muscle percentage is going up and your body fat percentage is going down most of the time. And if you weigh yourself, your weight might stay the same or it might go up. Like, sometimes it goes down, but it might go up and you'll be like, oh jeez, what's happening? But so that's why I don't like the scales, because that's your BMI, your body mass index. So I think body fat percentage is a good way for motivation and committing to exercise. And also progress photos. Take a photo of where you're starting and take a photo if you've reached a goal. I think that's perfect. What are some simple exercises I can do at home in my spare time? From Selena as well. The videos on my Instagram focus on exercise at home. And also my boot camps. There's no equipment at my boot camps. It's just all body weight and plyometrics. But I will do another video on workouts at home. I'm not just going to drop into an exercise right now. But yeah, just really any workout can be done at home, unless you're not using a machine. You just need yourself and some space. I don't really answer that, but I will get to that. I have the unhealthy pleasure of being addicted to soft drink. Now, I've tried just drinking water, but it's only a matter of time before soft drink. Do you have a healthy alternative to soft drink, or a regime to follow? Such a common thing. So many people are addicted to soft drink because it's absolutely full of sugar, and sugar acts like a drug to your brain. It has effects on the opioid pathways, which goes through the same system as morphine would and heroin would. This is why highly processed and refined sugars can make people lose control of their consumption. And it's not easy to give up a craving that way, but the way I like to see it is you don't have to give up the foods you love. You can have them in moderation. So if you gradually build it up, maybe you have 3 cans of soft drink a day. I don't know how much you have, but you just say you have 3 cans of soft drink a day. The first day you can drink water between those cans of soft drink. Then the next day 2 cans, water. Next day 1 can, water. And then the last day just water completely. And see how you go with that. And if you do slip up a few times, it's okay, just get back on track and gradually build it back up. My alternative to soft drink would be fruit infused water. I know it sounds quite scary for some people, especially if you don't like fruit or if you're not really sure about what that means. Stuff like kiwi fruit, apple, berries, mango, watermelon, all that stuff that infuse your water is really, really good. The last question from Reese is, I'm fast but I can't sprint for long, a few meters and I'm tired. What's the best way to increase my stamina and run for longer? Honey, just honey if you would like. And also a natural sweetener called stevia. I've never really tried it, so I can't really recommend it, but a lot of people use it and say it's really good, so you might want to try that one out. I've always had this problem, except I'm not fast and I can run for long. So you have kind of the opposite thing, but the same thing, if that makes sense. If you put it through consistent consistent sprinting interval training, then don't eat straight before you run, you'll feel sick. And don't drink a lot of water before you go. And yeah, so stuff like, I would say minimum 30 minutes before running that you can eat, like small amounts of protein and natural sugars are the best way for running. And yeah, quite small portions so you don't feel sick. Music is a great way to motivate you, upbeat music to get you going. Posture is really important when you're running. Straight posture can really help you move faster, and it'll really, really help your form for running and sprinting. And also arm movement, swing those arms to increase your speed. Okay, this is from Anonymous. How long does it generally take to see results when exercising for an hour a day kind of thing? And any easy ways to work out if you don't have much equipment? Well, this is kind of the same as the first question, but it is a bit different. So it seems like you're already on quite a good consistent workout schedule. So 1 hour a day kind of thing, that's really good. If it's 1 hour a day, I'm guessing you're doing low intensity exercise. Because if you're doing high intensity exercise for an hour, that's not very good. Like, no offense, it's just your body might get overworked and that's not very good. So I'm hoping you're doing low intensity, maybe cardio, I'm guessing. That's pretty low. My best thing is to see results. If you're doing 1 hour a day kind of thing, bring it down to 28 to half an hour a minute. God, what am I saying? Down to 30 minutes and do high intensity in that. Do high intensity interval training 3 times a week, and then low intensity maybe twice a week. It'll really, really help you build up that process. Easy ways to work out without equipment. God, there's so many easy ways. My Instagram videos focus on that. My bootcamp focus on that. It's all body weight and plyo. You don't need equipment for that. Equipment can be good, like kettlebells, hand weights, resistance bands, TRX bands, resistance machines, cardio machines. They're all really, really good, but there's so many alternatives. You can use your own body weight as resistance. Again, I'll put that in the video of easy ways to work out at home. But on that schedule of doing 1 hour a day kind of thing, that's absolutely great and you're on track. You just need to focus. If you're not seeing results, it's mostly your mindset and also your dieting or your eating. Eating, your consumptions and your mindset are the biggest components to health and fitness. It's more important than the physical side, believe it or not. You ever heard of the term abs are made in the kitchen? Because it's 70% your diet and 30% the gym, which is crazy, I know, but so you've got to be really, really careful. You've got to have that schedule for eating as well, not just the exercise. Exercising, you're not eating right, you're not going to see results, I promise you. So have the right mindset, believe that you can do it before you take action on it. Plan your meals for the week and also plan your workouts for the week and you're on your way. So 3 high intensity training, 2 low intensity and 1 rest day. Oh yeah, and then the 7th day you just do what you want. Maybe resistance, maybe cardio, fit something in there that will really mix up your workouts and you'll see results so much quicker. Check out my boot camps and my Instagram videos for some good workout ideas. yeah, or message me, comment on some good body weight plyo workouts at home. But yeah, I'm a bit close, I'm sorry. Oh, and like, comment, subscribe. Ooh, yeah. Let me know what you think, and I hope that answered all your questions. So yeah, happy Wednesday and happy training.